Few people understood the Beatles better than producer George Martin. Long before the world recognized the band's limitless creativity, Martin saw their potential and helped transform four ambitious musicians from Liverpool into the most innovative recording artists of the 20th century. Often described as the fifth Beatle, Martin did far more than press the record button. He arranged orchestral parts, solved impossible recording challenges, and constantly encouraged John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr to push beyond the boundaries of pop music. In the early years, Martin guided much of the band's sound. During sessions for songs like Please Please Me and Love Me Do, he frequently suggested changes to tempos, arrangements, and even musicians. His classical training gave the Beatles a foundation they could build upon. But by the mid-1960s, everything changed. With Rubber Soul, and especially Revolver, the Beatles stopped thinking like a touring pop group and started thinking like studio artists. Every recording became an experiment. Instead of writing songs simply for radio, they began treating the recording studio as another instrument. That creative explosion reached a new level in early 1967. After retiring from touring, many critics assumed the Beatles had reached their peak. Instead, they responded with one of the most revolutionary singles in rock history, Strawberry Fields Forever. Written primarily by John Lennon, the song blurred the line between dream and reality. Its haunting lyrics were matched by groundbreaking production that seemed almost impossible for its time. George Martin and engineer Geoff Emerick helped turn Lennon's vision into reality by layering mellotron, cellos, brass, and unusual percussion into a rich, psychedelic landscape. Their greatest technical achievement came when Lennon wanted to combine two completely different takes of the song, recorded at different tempos and even in different keys. Rather than choosing one version, Martin accomplished what many believed couldn't be done. By carefully altering the tape speed of both recordings, he seamlessly joined them into a single performance. Even today, the edit remains almost impossible to detect. Looking back years later, George Martin still regarded the song as one of the defining moments of his career. He said, "I still think it's one of the best things they've ever done, and it was very much John's song." For Martin, Strawberry Fields Forever represented more than just another Beatles hit. It marked the moment when John Lennon and Paul McCartney's songwriting paths became distinctly different. While Lennon explored surreal, introspective worlds in Strawberry Fields Forever, McCartney was simultaneously crafting the colorful nostalgia of Penny Lane. The contrast between the two songs perfectly illustrated why Lennon and McCartney were such an extraordinary partnership. They approached songwriting from opposite directions, yet their differences constantly pushed each other to reach new creative heights. That healthy rivalry became one of the greatest driving forces in popular music history. Every time one songwriter delivered something remarkable, the other felt inspired to raise the bar even higher. For George Martin, Strawberry Fields Forever wasn't simply another Beatles recording. It was proof of what could happen when visionary musicians in fearless production came together without limits. More than half a century later, it remains one of the band's most celebrated achievements, and in Martin's own words, one of the best things the Beatles ever created.